Y'all, of course, Lori Daybell wants a new trial. Let's talk about it in today's video.
Hey, 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 welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup at hey, hey.
Now hold on everybody, let's do a quick sofa sidebar now. Keep in mind, ain't no cop, ain't no doctor, ain't no lawyer, ain't no therapist, ain't none of that fancy credentialed stuff, okay? Only credentials we got up in here is my sass, and this sofa. Now keep in mind also, I'm just giving my opinions on very public information, so do your own research, come to your own opinions, and drop them off in the comment section. And while you're down there, if you do like what you see here at the Sofa Squad, drop a little like, drop a little comment, drop a little share. It helps the channel out immensely. Now let's get edition. Hello Sofa Squad and welcome back to the sofa. This is that sofa. This is that pillow I keep picking up. My name's Paul if you're new to the channel, and if you're not new to the channel, well, my name's still Paul. Okay, now y'all, Lori Daybell. New trial. We saw it coming. Now, we knew that this was going to happen. This happens for every case. This is not abnormal. This is expected. So we know this, right? But it's Lori Daybell, so we're better. I get it, right? I mean, I'm leading the pack on that, okay? So today we're going to dive into her brand new filing. Now, at this point, it's probably kind of old news. Let's just call it what it is, but I haven't done a video over here on this channel for it. So here you go, right? But it's, of course, none other from the one, the only Lori Daybell. Back in the headlines of the old tubes again with this, right? So she filed this motion. She's asking for a new trial in her Arizona case. And it's like this numerous page document. It's filled with drama, medical claims, legal violations, accusations against the judge. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, she filed this pro per, means obviously we know she's representing herself, right? Now she's arguing that her constitutional rights were violated throughout the trial. She's going to cite like the 4th, 5th, 6th, 14th Amendments, several sections of Arizona state constitution. So let's kind of break down what she's claiming, and it's a lot, okay? So number one, she says she was seriously ill during the trial. Now, according to Lori, she got like super sick. She's like vomiting. She's dehydrated, almost similar like she ate some death cap mushrooms or something. Maybe she was teamed up with Aaron. I don't know. But she claims that this happened on May 30th, right in the middle of jury selection. Now, she told the judge, she's like, look, I can't go on. And she says that she didn't want to throw up in front of the jury. Can you imagine her? She's like, I want to go, but I can't, okay? Like, yeah, I've thrown up twice in the portal today. Chad's totally pissed, okay? He's up there cleaning it right now, okay? I can't be doing this in front of the jury. I've got a case to represent, you know? It's just like, okay, Lori, yeah, that's the least of your problems. But the judge made her stay. Now, what was supposed to be 10 minutes turns into like over an hour and a half or something like that. Now, she emailed the court through her advisory counsel saying that she was like still too sick to return on Monday, okay? But on June 2nd, the court ordered her to be brought in, and quote, by any means necessary. Now, MCSO rolls her into court in a wheelchair. Now, Lori said that she told the judge she couldn't proceed. She refused to represent herself that day. Dun, dun, dun. But still, the court made her get out of the wheelchair and sit in front of the potential jurors. Now, afterwards, she says that they left her in a holding cell for like 6 hours or something. No blanket, no meds, no water. She says that was cruel, it was unnecessary, and a violation of her 4th Amendment rights. Then there's the whole medical privacy issue she's bringing up. Now, she claims that the jail's medical staff evaluated her health without her knowledge or consent, and then passed that report along to the prosecutor's civil attorney. Now, she says that that is a HIPAA violation and calls it yet another constitutional breach. Now, Lori says that this was not a one-time thing, right? She says from May 30th through June 12th, every single day of the trial, she was forced to appear in court by any means necessary. Now, even on the days when she had like test results showing a viral infection and needed antibiotics, the court still made her show up, she says. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to judicial bias, another thing she's claiming here. Now, she will say that the judge was unfair, he showed a lack of impartiality, and that she wasn't allowed to make objections, she wasn't granted sidebar conversations, she was constantly cut off, you know, all the little things we expect her to say, right? Now, she also says that when they tried to question the investigators about the scene or challenge witness statements or, you know, whatever, that the state would object and the court shut her down, often without even asking for her response. Now, there were a couple of times where I can remember the judge doing this. I think as he got into it, the judge is just like, just keep going. She doesn't know what she's talking about, right? Now she says, and continues in her motion, that even when she tried to explain why something wasn't hearsay, she says that the court spoke over her, denied her the chance to even clarify this information. So, I mean, again, it is what it is. But now get this. Lori says that she was threatened, okay? Like literally threatened. She claims that the judge warned her multiple times that if she didn't cooperate, he would tell the jury that she had already been convicted of other murders. My take on that is, well, maybe we shouldn't have killed our kids and we wouldn't be in this situation, right? Let's think about that part, right? Okay, now let's move on to evidence issues that she's bringing up. So she'll point to a forensic tech, Tammy Lachik, I believe was the name, Lachik, who had allegedly resigned from the Gilbert Police Department after misconduct. Now, Lori wanted to see Tammy's full employment file, believing that there could be more issues, but the court denied it. So then, right in the middle of the trial, the state disclosed that Tammy wouldn't be testifying after all, right? But that her notes and reports were still used by other experts on the stand. Now, Lori says that that violated her Sixth Amendment right to confront the witness. Now, that one right there, I am kind of like, again, you know, I ain't no fancy lawyer, but that one I do wonder how that works and whatnot. I do see some kind of validity, but again, that's from the sofa with the weird pillows opinion, right? Not professional, totally sofa hearsay, sofa speculation, all that. Now, let's continue on. So she also says that the state failed to disclose 2 pages of Tammy's notes, pages that other forensic scientists supposedly relied on, and that those pages are now missing. Now, she objected to all of this. Every single time she says those objections were overruled. Now, in her conclusion, Lori says, and I'm going to quote her, "The state of Arizona does not honor the Constitution of the United States or even the civil rights of the accused," end quote. And for that reason, she says she deserves a new trial. What do you think about that? Bam. Now, of course, this is going to be up to the courts, but if the motion is any indication, yo, this is just going to keep going, right? Now, here's the thing with this, as we've talked about this, I've said this in the videos. So we still have Lori's sentencing coming up at the end of July, right? Now, this appeals that they do, remember, they only have a certain window of time to do the appeal, and this is just standard protocol, okay? And if there was literally airtight, like there's nothing to do that, yo, they'll be talking about anything they can, okay? Anything they can. This is the thing with the appeals process, is especially this first round we're going through, whatever, it's just like a standard protocol. So most anybody is going to be like, well, let's find whatever, right? So that doesn't surprise me. Some of the things that she brought up, I mean, of course, we kind of could see these coming. We saw the game she was playing with the sickness and this. And even if she legitimately was like, okay, I'm under the weather, whatever, I think at a certain point, this judge, number one, because Lori, this is like her tactic, it's kind of like, okay, where are we truly at? Are you being dramatic? Are you trying to just control the narrative? And you have to get the show continue going, right? You can't just sit here and let her plow all over everybody, which is kind of what she tends to do. And usually, I think most of the time got away with it in life, which is why we're at where we're at with everything. So I think the judge made a good call with that. And yes, her talking about like him over talking her or whatever, I mean, she did the same thing to him. This is the thing you run into when people represent themselves, and especially in a situation like this where she's already found guilty of all these other crimes, and the judge obviously knows this. Now, I'm not saying that he's like, oh, well, whatever, she's already going to be in prison. I thought he was a very fair judge, but it's one of these things where it's just like, okay, I've had a chance to see how she operates through the years, okay? Not that he oversaw every single thing, but you just kind of know what you're in for. And then he had one trial too already, so it's like, okay, this is where we're at, this is how she's gonna be. So him kind of talking over her or just moving on with things, it was almost like a, look, we're gonna have an argument over every single thing, because again, I do not believe that Lori's motivation was to seek justice and innocence for herself. I think it was to victimize people, get the last word out, and just honestly get attention. I just think it's as simple as that. It's just a means of attention, and that's where they're at with it. So this appeal, I mean, I seriously doubt it would be upheld. I mean, I can't imagine, right? But you never know. We'll see. So anyways, this is another kind of short video, but I wanted to just come in here and speak about this on this channel. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And while you are down there, if you could pretty please drop off some sofas with some little weird pillows for myself, Roscoe in spirit, Bo and Luke, and the rest of the Sofa Squad, so we can hang out and talk about Lori and all these other crazy cases we talk about here at the Sofa Squad. And until we gather all down there to do that, I'll see y'all soon. I just wanted to say thank you again for watching the whole video, and also thank you for being part of the Sofa Squad. Special thanks to all the Patreon members, channel members from both of my channels, everybody who likes, shares, subscribes, comments in the comment sections. It helps the channel out so much. Now don't forget, I do have that other channel, the podcast channel. That's where we go live, we hang out, we talk. We have kind of sort of a schedule, but just be sure and check it out. I'll put it up here on the screen. And then like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to follow me and Roscoe on the Instagram, go on, check it out. It's right here on the screen again. But once again, thank you very much. I really appreciate you being part of the Sofa Squad, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, welcome to the Sofa Squad. Sipping from the cup that hey, come laugh with the Sofa Squad. Can't roll my damn eyes hard enough.